Welcome to the 136th Canton Fair. We are excited to be with you in this incredible event. Today we are going to see some amazing products like motorcycles and heavy vehicles.
We also invite some suppliers from our platform. Stay tuned and we'll take you to the fair, meet top supplier, and get valuable insight from the buyers. Let's go! We are now at the motorcycle exhibition area at Canton Fair. I'm Lei from Made-in-China.com.
And this is Liam from Made-in-China.com.
As you may know, the motorcycle industry has been growing steadily over the years, driven by the rising demand for efficiency, convenient, and affordable transportation. Globally, motorcycles are not just a means of transportation, they have become a lifestyle choice for millions of people, offering freedom and flexibility on the road. One key factor driving this industry is urbanization, particularly in developing countries, with the population shift to cities and the need for personal mobility in crowded urban areas. Motorcycle has become a preferred mode of transportation. They offer an economical solution to traffic congestion and fuel efficiency, making them an essential part of daily life for many. In terms of marketing trend, electric motorcycles are gaining significant momentum as environmental awareness increases and the government implemented stricter emission regulations. We are seeing a clear shift towards sustainable and eco-friendly alternatives. Electric bikes are not only more environmentally friendly but also feature lower maintenance costs, appealing to both customers and business alike. China, as one of major producer and consumer of electronic vehicles, play a crucial role in this transition, with numerous manufacturers showcasing their latest innovation here at the Canton Fair. Additionally, we are witnessing a growing demand for smart motorcycles, technology integration such as GPS navigation, mobile connectivities, and advanced safety features like anti-lock braking system (ABS) and traction control is becoming more common. These features enhance the riding experience and meet the expectation of a younger, more tech-savvy generation of consumers.
Yeah, the motorcycle market also reflects significant cultural diversity. In regions like Southeast Asia and Africa, motorcycles are a primary means of transport, with affordable models leading sales. On the other hand, in Europe and North America, premium and high-performance motorcycles are popular, catering to hobbyists and enthusiasts. This diversity creates opportunities for manufacturers to tailor their products to different market needs. So looking to the future of the industry, we expect continued growth in emerging markets due to economic development and infrastructure improvement. At the same time, the push toward greener transportation solutions will likely lead to more innovation in electric motorcycles and hybrid models. Another exciting development on the horizon is the rise of autonomous motorcycles, a concept that is still in its early stages but could redefine the industry in the coming years. Here at the Canton Fair, you will find leading manufacturers showcasing a wide range of products, from entry-level bikes to high-end performance models, and from gas-powered to electric vehicles. We are also seeing a growing presence of suppliers offering motorcycle components, accessories, and safety gear, highlighting the strength of China's supply chain and manufacturing capabilities. So in conclusion, the motorcycle industry is a dynamic and evolving sector with significant potential for growth. Whether you are a buyer, a distributor, or enthusiast, this is an exciting time to be involved. I invite you to explore the exhibition, ask questions, and take advantage of the opportunities presented by the exhibitors here. Thank you for joining us on this tour, and I hope you enjoy the rest of live stream at the Canton Fair. You are watching the live stream of Made-in-China.com. Today we are standing with Guangzhou Tianma Motorcycle. Nice to have you here. Could you first introduce your company?
Yes, nice to meet you too. Yeah, this is Tyler from Guangzhou Tianma Group, Tianma Motorcycle Company Limited. We are one of the biggest motorcycle manufacturers located at Guangzhou province, China. I entered into this factory since the year 2003 after I graduated from my university, Wuhan University of Technology. Now I have been working in this factory for 21 years.
Yeah, so what about your major markets?
At the very beginning, our main market is local China because at the very beginning, when motorcycle products finish the production, the big trucks is lined up at our gate and waiting for load. Then in the year 2002, we began to participate in Canton Fair and we got the chance for the whole world. And then at the very beginning, we export to Southeast Asia, such as the Philippines, Vietnam, Indonesia, and these kinds of countries. And after we first participate in Canton Fair, we meet customers from South America and Middle East and Africa also. So our whole market grew up.
Yeah, very impressive. So what's about your business range and your main products?
Our main products in our motorcycle industry, we divide it into three types. We have the motorcycles for men use, and we have scooters for ladies. And our most famous products is the car, such as customers can see we showing here. Like this one, it's a 110cc engine. We call it AMI. AMI is French, means friends. We may say AMI, yeah, AMI. And yeah, this one also. This one comes from a famous film star. We call it E.T. Yeah, and this model, we call it X1. And then we may take a look for this one. This is also a French sabon. It is a little like the water. Also, the name is sabon. Means this is good. In French, means this is good. Okay, this one. This one is also AMI. The second, we call it AMI 2. And this one, because we selling it very hot at the Indonesia market. So we know that the capital for Indonesia is Jakarta. So our customers say this, also call it Jakarta.
Yeah, so what about these products? Do they have anything in common?
This all is, we call it carb. Means because our main market, some is Muslim countries. Muslim companies, you know, their traditional clothes is robe. And when they wear the long robe, it's not easy for them to ride the motorcycles and the scooters due to the wheel is small. So it's not suitable for them to ride the scooters under the very bad road condition. So this, we think, is very suitable for them.
Yeah, exactly. So what about others?
Yeah. This is a motorcycle for generally for men use. As we may see, people is riding in this way. Indeed. This one also. And this is an off-road type. We may say that for the off-road one, here is very big.
Thank you, Taylor, for your really detailed introduction of your company and the products. So, may I know what is the best-selling model?
The best unit is the Jakarta one.
Oh, that's pretty impressive. So, Taylor, as you mentioned that the product is introduced in so many countries. So, may I know, like, how do you comply with the international standards, and what kinds of certification do you have to make your product become popular in those countries?
Uh, First, our company have passed through the ISO 9001 certificate. This is a very important international standard. And then for in China local market, we have passed a certificate which we call it China compulsory certificate. We call it in a short word, it's called CCC certificate. And for some models, we have passed the CE certificate, which is suitable for Europe market. And have many customers. They import way. We call it a CKD, complete knockdown condition. So we also check everyone, and so to make our quality is okay before we shipping the container out.
That's really impressive. So when it comes to sourcing, the thing that the buyer consider a lot, it would be the capacity and the lead time. So may I know how you ensure your capacity and what is your company lead time to meet the large order?
In the year 2004, our production capacity is already reached 800,000 pieces of motorcycles and 600,000 pieces of engines for 1 year. And as you know, China is under a very hard way for used motorcycles in China main market. So in another word, that means our market for China local market is coming down, but for the abroad market, our selling quality is growing up. So in this way, customers no need to worry about our production capacity because now is about only 60% of our production capacity are now used.
So Taylor, may I know what is your lead time? How many days do you need to prepare for your order?
Generally, we are taking deposit from our customer, and the production time generally need is 25 days. We still need our motorcycles based on container, and for example, like this model in CKD condition, it can load 196 pieces in a container. It only need 20 or 25 days to finish the production.
That's very informative. Thank you.
So speaking of the motorcycle industry, so what are the features are buyers most concerned about, and what can your company provide?
For motorcycle industry, as I just mentioned in advance, that the competition in China market is becoming very hard. In China, the electric vehicles are taking the traditional gasoline motorcycle parts, and the situation for the traditional gasoline motorcycles are becoming harder and harder. So now we are trying our best to satisfy our abroad customers to enlarge our shares in the whole world.
So apart from the capacity you mentioned before, and what features are buyers concerned about?
Now our main target are facing the third world. In another world is the developing countries. We're selling to Africa, selling to Middle East, selling to South America, and customers are very concerned about the price. So every time when we saw on TikTok have other products advertisement, they will say their products quality is good, and price is cheap. It's simple, but I think this word is very useful.
Yeah.
So for our company, I think our price is not the cheapest in the motorcycle industry, but I can assure our customers that our quality is quite good in the whole motorcycle industry.
Yeah, exactly. So, and what about the international trends in the motorcycle industry? Nice.
You know, with China economic is growing up, the labor cost and the raw material price is growing up. So we are competing very hard with made in Southeast Asia, such as made in Vietnam and made in Indonesia. So we need to try our best to competition with the international market.
Yeah, and I also noticed some French names on
Yeah.
your models. So what about your future plan of your company?
One of our main market we are facing is Africa, because Africa has a very large population. We need to use French name for for the people to understand and know our products there, such as this one. We call it sabon. Means if in English means this is good. It's very easy for our customers to understand these products, and when they think the product is quite good, they will say sabon.
Yeah, and it's quite awesome indeed. So what about your cooperation with our platform Made-in-China.com? Could you tell me a little bit more about it?
Okay. After I graduated from the university, I began to work, and every day I'm sought how to developing my customers. I registered as free members in many platforms, and of course have the Made in China. But very unfortunately, some other platforms later they cannot, put the information for free on the platforms. But Made in China allow us to do this. So in the year 2018, I suggest our company to officially be one of the partners of the Made in China. And now since the first government cooperation with Made in China now already 60 years. We have been diamond members for a very long time, and we got lots of customers from this platform. We think it's a very reliable supplier.
Yeah, thank you. So from what you say, that you can see that we have established a long cooperation between you and our platform. So if any of you interested in these amazing motorcycles, you can't miss it out at Guangzhou Tianma Motorcycle. And don't forget to send an inquiry to Taylor if you want to buy any of these awesome motorcycles. So that's all for today's live stream. Thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you for your time too.
Bye.
Yeah.
So we are having a Max from Pakistan, one of our buyer at Canton Fair. So hi Max, can you introduce us about your business?
Yeah, sure. My name is Max. So I have a trading company here, and I also have a company back to my hometown in Pakistan. So basically, we are a sourcing agent here, and we have different offices in China, also Pakistan, also one in Dubai, and we have different branches, almost more than 5 countries. So we have different clients from all over the world. Yeah.
So may I know, is this your first time at Canton Fair? And what is the product you're looking for?
This is actually not my first time. As I just mentioned you, I have established my own company here. So I almost every year I attend every single phase here. So we have different clients. This time, for example, this is the hardware, right, and the heavy machinery phase. So now I'm looking for some, hardware stuff, hardware items. So yeah, just like that, yeah.
So as you came to Canton Fair from many times, do you feel this year is it easy? Anything like different from the previous year? Do you think any new technology or innovation?
I think it's a very good question, as I have participated in many phases many times. So at this time, what I realized, I think this time technologies work, So before, whenever we came, so mostly we do many things, services were manually, right? But this time we have some online, a lot of things, just like as this time we got the Canton Fair app, right? And we also got some other things, just like as you are here this time, right? So I think it's very pleasure for us to meet you here and to find the more new knowledge and find the more AI tools here, yeah.
So in terms of online sourcing, what is the function you're looking for, or what is your concern about online sourcing?
Online sourcing actually, I think is quite good, but I think we need to improve more. If you talk about some Chinese app, just like as the Alibaba or 168, right? So they are a good platform. But as you just introduced me right now, Made in China, before I just heard about it, but I never used. So this is my very first time, and I just check out on my phone. So I think it's very useful. Just like as I have just seen that by using the WhatsApp, we can also send our queries, right? I think that is splendid. Yeah, the one of the best thing I think that we can find in AI tool. Yeah.
So in terms of the product and product quality and price, so what do you think of like how to balance the quality and price, and what other things that your client are looking for?
If you talk about the quality, I think we can find a good quality, but prices are also very competitive right now. Here I have visited just right now different boats, so they have different prices. So just like as some country, just if we go for the South Asia, so they cannot afford very good quality, all right? So I think we have to decrease the quality, and we also have to, about the price, we have to consider about it. So I think this is the main point that attracts the trader from all over the world. So in this, for example, in this fair, I can also see many visitor from just like as from the Middle East, and I can also see from Russia side. It means that the quality is good, right? The price is good, right? So I think if we target the more smaller countries, so we have to consider about the price. Yeah.
So other than two specific things, what do you think? What other thing that your client may consider when sourcing from China?
I think there is not a big problem. Usually they just have, they consider about the price, right? But they also consider about the quality. So what I mean here, what the price we offer, we can also offer the quality, right? So I think it's fine. They just mainly focus on the quality, like a lower price and the good quality. So I think that is the main concern for every single client or every single customer.
Okay, thank you so much for your very valuable insight. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have a good day. Nice to meet you.
Bye-bye. We are now at Sino-Truck one of the most prestigious heavy-duty truck manufacturers in China. So this is Philip.
Hello everyone, it's Philip Liu from Sino-Truck. Welcome to our live streaming. We are very glad to meet you here. And I'm the sales manager of the Sino-Truck company. And we have in this industry for about 40 years. So Sino-Truck Group is the first and the largest heavy-duty truck manufacturer in China. We produced the first heavy-duty truck. The name is Huanghe in China. So after that, we introduced the technology from Europe, and we cooperated with Volvo, and now we cooperated with Germany MAN. So now in the overseas market, we are the number one, and in the 16 years, even in the African market and South American market, we are the number one. And Sino-Truck Huawei is the subsidiary factory of the group. We are specialized in the special vehicles, like the different kinds of the dump truck, mix truck, and other special vehicles. And we also produce the different kinds of the trailers.
Thank you for sharing. So, can you introduce one of your products or what the products you bring here today? Can you take a look?
Yes, sure. Today we took three main products here. They are all very popular in the overseas market. And firstly, let us introduce about the light truck. For this cabin, is the standard cabin for the light truck. The loading capacity ranges from 3 ton to 15 ton. So for this one, this is the smallest one. The loading capacity is around 3 tons. And because this one is for the domestic market, the emission standard you could see here is the Euro 6. So in China, because we use the Euro 3 emission standard already, but in other markets like Africa, we have the Euro 2 emission standard. For this engine, we use the Weicai. It's also our famous engine company. And for other markets, we have different choice like Yunnei, Caocai, and also we could choose Cummins engine. And for this one, the horsepower is 150. The loading capacity is around 3 tons. And then we could have a look of the box. You can see this is the one box. The length is around 4.2 meters, and the width from here to over there is around 2.3 meters, and the height also 2.3 meters. So you can see the steel we use is very strong, and it's very popular in the East African market. So you could have a look inside. This one, people could load in around 3 ton cargoes, and it had good performance in the African market. And this is for the light trucks. And now we have another model. It's the heavy-duty truck. We call it NX. You could see here, NX is the model name. And you could say this is the new face. It's very beautiful. You can see the light and the steel bumper is very strong. And here's the logo of the Silo truck, our CHTC. And here you could see the brand of the engine is Weicai. In the overseas market, Weicai engine is also very popular, especially in Africa. And 380 is the horsepower of the engine. So this engine we use the Weicai. And here we could have a look of the tire. You can see this is the model of the tire, 315 and 18. It means this tire is a tubeless tire. So in Africa, because the temperature is very high, people prefer the tubeless tire. It's more durable in the market. And for this model, the front axle loading capacity is 7 tons, and the rear axle, we could have a look here. This is 12 tons. It's also Gemini Man technology. Because Silo Truck is cooperated with Gemini Man. Gemini Man have about 26% shareholder of Silo Truck. So many technology in our trucks use the Gemini Man technology. And you can see here is a spare tire. And here is the fifth wheel for the truck-to-truck. And here is the fuel tanker. This is the fuel tanker. It's around 600 liters. So it's for the long distance transportation. So it's we call it a 6x4 truck-to-truck. And maybe we could have a look inside. Over there. We could have a look of the cabin. So from here you could see the driver's seat. It's an airbag seat, so it will be very comfortable when the driver runs the truck. And here's the gear lever, and this is the radio. This is the dashboard. And here you could see the space is very large. It's very comfortable when the driver work in the cabin. And here also the window is electric one. You could control automatically. And here it's a sleeper. So for long distance transportation, when the driver is tired, he could have a sleep here. So this design is very good, and our clients like it very much. And the last one, we could have a look of the dump truck. This one is our very classic cabin. It's called Howard 7. You could have a look of the front. Here, it's a very classic face because many clients in Africa and America, they like it very much. It's a Howard 7. Has the logo Howard. It's the Howard logo, and here's the Silo Truck logo. And 400 is the horsepower. And here for the light, we have the protection net cover for the light to protect the light from damage. Okay. Have a look at the side. And here is also the brand of the engine. I also use the Weitai engine. And here, this is the dump box. In the front, you could see the spare tire is over there. And for this box, the length is around 5.6 meters. Width is 2.3 meters. And height is 1.5 meters. And here is the cylinder. This one is the middle lift. You can see the cylinder is lift the box in the middle. So we also have another model. We could put the cylinder in the front. So we call that one the front lift. It's different. And you could see the dump box here. It's also very strong because in Africa, when the road is very bad, the trucks must be very durable. So people like this design very much. For this one, the loading capacity is 30 tons. This one we call it 6x4, and we have another model, we call it 8x4. That one, the loading capacity is 40 tons. So that's all the products we bring to the Canton Fair this time.
Wow, that's really impressive and detailed introduction. So what about your innovations of your products that give you a competitive challenge?
As our group, first we have a full range of products. You could say even the sample trucks we bring this time, we have the light duty truck and the heavy duty truck. So the loading capacity from 3 ton to 40 ton, we have the full range production line. So when people they choose trucks or vehicles, we could give a package solution for them, so they don't need to spend a lot of time to search everywhere. So it will save our clients a lot of time. And the second is because Silo Truck is one of the largest factory in China, and we produce the products in mass quantity. So it means that we have the price advantage for the material costs. So we could give our clients a competitive price. And the third one is that our group have the agents in every countries, like in Africa, South America, and Asia. So we could provide the after-sales service to our clients very quickly. They don't have the after-sales service worries. So that's our advantage.
So what about the product customization, and how do you cater to the specific needs of the clients?
As I just said, because we have the agents in most of the countries, and we always have the salespeople and the technician in the market. So we communicate a lot with our clients, and we know the environment, the road condition, and we know what our clients need and what's good for our clients. And also for our factory, it is also very softable. We could produce according to the customers' requirements. So we could produce different for this net truck. We could produce different size for our clients, and also for the dump truck, for the length and height, we also have different size. And even for other trucks like garbage truck and fuel tank truck, also have different choice. So that's our advantage.
Yeah, that's great. So you are quite flexible to the
Yes.
customization. And speaking of the industry of the heavy vehicles, what features are the buyers most concerned about?
I think the price and the quality, and then is the after-sales service.
Yeah.
For price, because we produce in large quantity, so we have the price advantage. And for the quality, Silochuck is a famous brand in China, also in the export market. We have been the number one for many years, so clients don't need to worry about our quality. And for after-sales service, we also have the technician and the spare parts center in overseas market, so clients also don't need to worry about it.
Yeah. So what about the challenges or opportunities you can see in the future growth?
For the heavy-duty truck industry, because more and more competitors come to this industry. So, and also there are some people, they sell low quality products, some with very low price, but sometimes it's not brand new, it's not good condition, so it's not good for this industry. But for us, we keep our original. We keep our mind, and we provide the good quality products to our clients. And because people will know, they will get what they will pay. So in long-term cooperation, they will know more about us, and they will trust us more and more.
Yeah, so at last, let's talk about your cooperation with our platform, Made-in-China.com. So how did you first get to know our platform?
Made in China is a very famous platform in China, because when I first come to the foreign trade industry, the company already used Made in China. So yeah, I already cooperated with it, I think more than 10 years. It's a very good platform.
Yeah, thank you. So if you have followed our previous live streams in the last Canton Fair, you must know our old friend from the Sino truck. So if you are interested in any of these trucks or the heavy vehicles, don't hesitate to send an inquiry to our friend Philip, and he will respond to you very quickly and very professional. So that's all for today's live stream, and thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah, so goodbye.
Bye-bye.
We are having a buyer from Guyana. So, hello, may you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Calvin Ming, and I currently have a company in America and also in South America.
Yeah, so may I know what industry you are working in?
E-commerce, building supplies, and then also Yamaha motors.
That's very impressive. So, may I know what is your target market?
Like my consumers, like who am I targeting? Well, it depends where I am, because I have both a business in America and in South America. So my target market in America is obviously, I sell in different categories. So mainly between the ages of 18 and I would say 30s and their 40s. And then in South America, obviously it's to the country. So the country of Guyana. So that's my target market.
Okay, so is this your first time at Canton Fair, and what is the specific product you're looking for?
Yeah, it's my first time in the Canton Fair, but I've been to China before. Specifically for the product, I'm looking to see if I could find better deal, better negotiations with pricing, and also better terms for long-time deals with partners here at the Canton Fair for many different products. So like I had mentioned before, there is 2 companies that I do run, and each of them specialize in their own categories. And I'm looking to build upon those existing categories as well as expand the product line as well.
That's really impressive, thank you. And I have a question, like when considering price and quality, so how are you balancing between two of the things?
I think it's very important, obviously price and quality, like you said. I think it's a lot of moving parts in regards to if you were to cut down on the price, but then you get a lot of bad reviews or a lot of returns or bad negative feedback, that technically raises your price because the more returns that you get and the worse you do for your brand, it ultimately drives up your cost. So just get in a good middle mark where it's not too expensive for you to expand into that industry and also grow your brand as well. It's kind of the sweet spot you're looking for. So it's not always about getting the lowest price. It's about getting a mixture between the two.
Thank you. It's very insightful. So, do you prefer like sourcing online or go to the trade fair like this?
I mean, I think there's an advantage to both of them. Obviously, I do like sourcing online. It's very easy and convenient to anyone at home. Anyone could kind of do it. Obviously, there's a lot of background checks involved. So it does help a lot of people with credibility because credibility goes a far way in understanding you could trust the partners, especially when you're putting up money online. But then also in person, it's good to build the personal relationship because obviously if they know you better and you know them better, you could work out better terms and they kind of understand you better as a person and kind of understand, yes, I'm going towards quality, yes, I'm going towards price, and that's something we could work on together to both help my brand and your brand.
Thank you. So, like, when you source online, what is the thing that you worry or most concerned about, or what the function you are looking for?
I think for me, the biggest thing with sourcing online is always the trustworthiness of how credible it is. Because online, a lot of people could tell you a lot of different things. So it's how do you background check that and kind of confirm that. The thing is, and anyone could put numbers anywhere, but it's hard to hide it in person. So by coming to these trade shows, you get to see who they are as a person, what their company represents, and then also a bigger picture wise is just knowing their overall kind of standards as a whole, just not as an individual. Because online you usually only talk to one or two people, but if you actually visit the factories or come visit them in person, you could kind of see the overall kind of demeanor of the company and all the employees working there.
So I have a question regarding to Made-in-China.com. Have you ever used Made-in-China.com and do you enjoy the service?
Yeah, I mean, I have used Made-in-China.com. I have looked at some products on there. I don't think I've ever executed on any purchase sales on there because I'm quite new to it, specifically the e-commerce side of business. And for me, it was always figuring out that trustworthiness. But it's definitely something I'll look into in the future.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for your time.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
Thank you.
So this brings us to the end of the first day live stream. It has been a wonderful day filled with innovation, exciting products, and insightful conversation with suppliers and buyers.
Yeah, we hope you enjoy the journey with us today, and we look forward to seeing you again in the next few days. We'll be back tomorrow with even more to show you. See you!